What's up, guys? Rich Duper Bash. I'm here at home in the garage, and I just wanted to give ARRMA and Horizon both a huge shout out and thank you for sending me one of these brand new ARRMA Infractions. This thing is just absolutely beautiful. It's definitely not a big air truck. As you'll see, this sucker sits real low to the ground. You've got maybe just over a ½ inch of clearance in the front. This thing would just pretty much dig right into jump faces anyway. But I honestly don't care. I'm a fan of RC, whether it's dirt, street, whatever. And my plan is to just use this as it's intended. Definitely get this thing in the dirt, but I'm not going to get ridiculous with it either. So guys, my plan with this is just do a quick rundown. I'm going to go ahead and show the box, what you get in the kit. Vasco Marquez, what's up, Vaz, with Aussie RC Playground. He's already done a really good unboxing and overview of this truck, so I'll try not to repeat really too much information. Quite honestly, I'm just super anxious to get out and drive this thing. I did actually put a partially charged 6S pack in here and spun the wheels around last night, and I just couldn't wait. And this thing definitely rips. You really got to pay attention to where you're at, how much space you have, and watch your speed, because it gets up there real quick. And these DeBoots Hoons, they seem to hook up great. But either way, you got to be real careful. I almost slid into a car last night, and so anyway, I'll try and keep this quick and just get out and do an initial first run. So here's a shot of the box, guys. This thing's absolutely massive, and you'll see the 80+ mph here affixed to the front. I gotta say, the styling on this thing is just absolutely sick. So huge hats off to ARRMA. They're 100% responsible for the design and styling on this, and it just looks fantastic. But you'll see, again, this is a 7-scale brushless resto-mod street bash truck. It's got the Spectrum radio. Let me flip this sucker around. Obviously, this is a ready to run, and it's got waterproof electronics. Here's a quick look at the specs. The length is almost 28 inches long. It's 27.36. Height is 7.87. Width is 12.2. And the weight is 10.6 pounds. So then you got your radio there. That's the Spectrum DX2E, and it's got the SRS 6000 receiver. Same electronics as the 6S line. I'm sure plenty of guys will be throwing all kinds of combinations in there. It's definitely a really big truck. It's got the 7th scale wheelbase. It's got its own chassis. Extremely trick engineering went into this. It's definitely built for speed. When you take a closer look at how they did the splitter and also the diffuser in the rear, there's really a ton of attention to detail here. So as you'll see, I already have a couple nicks on my chassis. That's because I just absolutely could not wait to get this thing in the street. My first impression is this thing definitely picks up speed fast. These DeBoots Hoons wheels have a nice soft feel to them. We'll see how they do at higher speeds. You'll see I did actually nicked up my splitter a little bit here in the front, but that's to be expected. You'll see the chassis, the way they cut this is really something trick. I mean, there's just no question. They put a lot of thought, engineering, and testing into this design. Again, this truck comes with the BLX 185, a system that's been around for a little while now. It's a dependable system. Motor definitely has a ton of power. This is a 4074, 2050 kV, and then it's got the BLX 185 ESC. And then they stuck with the same ADMS 15M servo. It's 15 kilogram servo. This servo is probably plenty for this truck. We'll see, but in the quick test I had, it felt like this is going to be plenty. You'll see the shocks are super nice and tight. These are like speed run shocks here. They're using the same oil weight as the Italian 2000 CST, both front and rear. And for the differentials, if I read correctly, they're also, just like the Creighton, they're running 100,000 center and then 10,000 both front and rear. I've actually turned my ABC completely off, so we'll see how that goes. I think the normal setting is 50%, which would basically be with this little arrow pointed straight down. So I'm just going to try it without ABC and then just kind of go from there. What else you get in the package? You get your normal kind of starter tools. You get some stickers. You get a speed and performance chart that gives you your minimum battery requirements. And then you get a bag, it looks like body mounts And I'm not sure what these other parts are yet, so I'll just need to investigate. And obviously you get your massive 27 tooth high-speed pinion gear. So guys, these are the packs I'm planning on running today. I actually bought these packs just for this truck. These were from RC Juice. I'm going to be running two 3S 6500 milliamp 75C discharge. All right guys, well the truck feels super balanced with two 3S packs. I just want to give a quick shot of how I did my my battery straps and my wiring here. Essentially I just felt safer just running a little bit of tape, getting both of these onto the crossbar here. And then as always, as a safety thing, I just go ahead and I lock down my balance plugs as well. My wife's going to be getting home soon, and you guys probably know the drill. It's time to just slip out now while I can before I get assigned any chores, etc. Give this one more quick test in the front yard and make sure everything's working okay. Oh man, the stop sign, I keep blowing it. Ooh, ouch. A lot of pulls to dodge out here, guys. All right, guys, I gotta say I'm super impressed with this truck so far. Definitely a street bashing beast. Sorry, this is a short video, guys. Again, I just don't have a whole lot of time. Definitely got a few other spots I'd like to check out soon. These tires did great, all in all. This surface here, this asphalt's normally really slick with my other tires when I come here to just drift around, but this thing took a couple rolls and a couple, at least one really hard smack in the front. It sounds like my ESC fan's working again. It had stopped, and I almost had to stop early. Basically, when I went out in the gravel, that stuff is just way too loose. Maybe on a good hard pack, I could have got some traction, but this baseball diamond is just weird. So, all right, guys, until next time, late. Oh, I can barely get full throttle here, guys. I'm gonna have to go a bigger spot. This thing's insane, guys. Little durability test there, guys. I don't know, guys, stock gearing is super fast. Oh, whoops, there goes the GoPro.